Hi, Bob Clark here. I'd like to talk about Democrats. I'd like to talk to Democrats, people who register with the Democrat Party and vote for Democrat candidates. I believe the people you're voting for and sending to Washington are misleading you. It used to be that you knew what the Democrat Party stood for. A government that takes money from the people in the form of taxes and uses that money to help out the less fortunate. Well, unless you consider the CEO of Citigroup to be less fortunate, I think you're being misled. While the Democrats have had control of Congress recently, the guys on Wall Street have been given more handouts than any social program in existence. It used to be also that you could count on the Democrats in government to keep a tight leash on big business. But some of the most significant corporate deregulation of recent years, like overturning Glass-Steagall, happened during the Clinton administration. And some of the major players in that deregulation are back in Washington again, like Bob Rubin and Larry Summers, who were appointed by President Obama. When President Obama appointed Tim Geithner, a huge banking insider, as Treasury Secretary, I said, this was a Democrat that appointed him? Certainly, these are not your grandfather's Democrats. Another thing that may have changed over the years is the model upon which the Democrat Party is based. When you tax the people and allow the government to distribute the money to those in need, you're making one big assumption, that the people in government are more fair, more equitable, or less corrupt than the people they're taking the money from. This may have been the case during the days of the robber barons or something like that. But I really question whether the people in government deserve our trust now. Talking specifically about my opponent, Nikki Tsongas, over the past few years, she's voted for every bailout, every pork barrel-laden stimulus package, every corporate rescue that was brought before her. So who does she represent? It starts to become more clear when you realize she's voted about 98% along party lines. On a Democrat Party website somewhere, they rate her as a 95 on their Democratometer thing. So who does she represent? Let me ask you a question. How many candidates in this race will the Democrat Party support this fall? The answer to that, of course, is one. Is it because that's what's best for the people? I don't think so. I feel bad for all the Democrats who would like to vote for someone who better represents them, but the Democrat Party isn't going to give them any other choices. So who does the Democrat Party represent? Well, the answer is they represent one another. So if you're looking for someone who better represents you, am I suggesting that you run down and sign up as Republicans? Certainly not. The Republican Party has their own set of problems. I suggest to Democrats, like I suggest to all voters, choose a candidate based on their individual beliefs, not what party they belong to. If you'd like to, I encourage you to read up on Nikki Tsongas' voting record over the years. You can find it on the web at thomas.gov or govtrack.us or votesmart.org. So those are some of my thoughts. If you have any comments about this video, I invite you to contact me and let me know. Thank you for watching.